morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a wonderful day out. We have beautiful weather. It's going to be 28 degrees. We're on the Hawkesbury River again. We're going to endeavor in all of the tactical elements that are required to catch fish. Lots of lures going out there today. We're going to really test our lines. I have a lot of stuff I'm trying out today. Bags and bags and bags of baits, jerk baits, crank baits, in the hard lures and soft plastics, paddle tails, jerk baits, possibly some top water today as we go further up the river. So join me today. It's going to be fun. We've got a beautiful sunrise happening shortly behind us, and let's hope it's going to be a good day out. Here we go. Join me. So just having a look at some of the baits I'm going to start out with today. Small little crawdad cranks like that, a little jerk bait or two, very real looking baits these, and then I'm going to endeavor into some bigger fish, flathead brim crankbait, nice one. I tried, tested and proved that particular bait, into a nice dark grub just to start us off. That's going to give us a few bites, I'm hoping, and of course we're going to go into a nice big jerk bait for flathead, mostly on a heavier jig head to try and get the down so we can move it and fish a lot of water. And of course trusty paddle tail. This one's been shortened. This is a follow-up bait, so I'll use the grub for the bite, and then I'll probably use that if I get a bite and it's short. I'll pop that in. Nice short bait with a paddle tail. So let's get into it. Time is ticking. The sun is coming up. We got to get on the spot. Let's go. So just patrolling this area right now and moving around using various baits, big crankbait and a big jerk bait so far. The water's clean enough to use some smaller baits as well, which I want to change to. And there's a lot of waters that I want to fish further back behind us, but this is a sort of a point area, and on those points is where the activity is. No current at the minute, so that means that we've got some tough fishing to do, because current is what gets fish active. So it's, the other thing is mullet, a lot of mullet in the area, which means the water's quite still. So we really have to put this right in front of one of these fish in order for them to take it. So the best options, though, keep your bait out there, keep it engaged with the bottom, change up a lot, which is important, and that will help you to get a better catch average as the day progresses. So that's what I came there for, ladies and gentlemen, and I was really looking for a big guy, quite a strong fish, and I'm going to have to get my net on this one. I hope I can keep him hooked. Oh, I'm going to try and swing him. Oh, there we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. And that's really what I'm looking for, is really big size flathead. Yeah, just moving on that point, looking for that big fish, trying to find, I want to find the bigger ones to show you. So what's possible out here. So everybody, there it is, and that is a flathead. That's what I'm out here to find. And you can see, took it in the mouth really good. It'll just pop out. So I just had him really good, but there it is, using that bait. I know this bait well, and there's nothing about a flathead that doesn't fight like crazy. That's a beauty. That's a really nice size one, and I'm really happy with that. Good, so we finished that stretch really good. Nothing on it just yet. I may do that again later on in the day when the tides turn. I'll come back across here and just see if there's anyone home. But it's time to go up the river now and get into those creeks and the back end of those creeks. But you can only do them as the water pulls up. Now we're at low tide right now. In actual fact, the current is still coming down, which means the tide hasn't turned at all. I'm going to get up there before that happens. I've got a little area which is a rocky area, which I'll fish a little bit for some flathead while we wait for that tide to turn. And then as that tide turns, so it starts filling up the oyster leases, and it starts filling up all the structures going up the creek and going right up into the back of the creek, and we're going to follow that tide right into the top of it. and get as far up the creek as we can to see if we can get some bites today. Very good start today though. Beautiful flathead to start us off. Very happy about that. And yeah, you know, hopefully there's some improvements in the show. I've been working a little bit with the wind situation. I've got a little thing that I've done to see if we can stop that windy noise. I also sent the drone. It's just now getting way better at that, getting some good shots from there. So yeah, the day's beautiful. It's lovely out here, and I just can't wait to get up the creek. Let's go. Another one that just came out, beautiful. So as we're moving up the creek, just popping it into some areas over here. Another flathead came in, and yeah, this time I got it on just a nice little grub, that black grub I was talking about and we were working earlier. Just moving it slowly and methodically up there, and we got another take. So fabulous. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, another great flathead. And yeah, this time coming on that grub. There it is, and beautiful fish. Another nice catch as we're moving up now, as that current is bringing us up the creek here. So fantastic, very good. And I'm going to release this one back in the water right now. So things are looking up, real good. So another good catch, fantastic. Things are looking up now. That line will be a little bit frayed. Have a look. There it is. It'll just break. Flathead are good fighters, and they have got teeth, so they will put a lot of kinks in your line. So feeding my fluorocarbon up to here is definitely frayed. Chop that off, retie, worth your while. Definitely must do that after every fish. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Look, ladies and gentlemen, they've got another beautiful flathead on. Nice fish. Full of attitude. I'm going to need a net for this one. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! I had a little paddle tail on there. Oh, there we go. Little paddle tail. But anyways, got that beautiful flathead there. And wow, what a day we've had though. Moved up the creek today, followed the tide. Early this morning, weather conditions were very calm and smooth, and now they've become very windy and quite difficult to fish. So it's a definite ledge in front of us. I'm sitting in 3 meters of water just off the bank, so it's a drop off definitely. And yeah, worthwhile just having a little check along here as it fills up those mangroves. You can see how they've filled up quite a bit now, and it creates that ledge at the side. That little zone is a good zone to just check, because the fish will feed in those little drop-offs. Ooh, many bites, that's for sure. A lot of tailor bites, but also a brim bite or two. So it's very promising. You just need the big mama to be sitting there at the right place at the right time, and you'll get her. Here's one of those openings I was talking about. So as that sort of floods down to the back, that's where the predator is going to sit, just on the outside, waiting for small fish to cross into that area at the back, looking for safety. I'm going to go there again, of course, and just work it. Definitely flooding up now, isn't it? Got to keep moving on with this tide. You don't want to get behind it. You want to stay with it. But occasionally you've got to just check it out. You know, check out the prospects of a couple of big brim or something just moving in up this bank. So just very quickly, you can see I've literally just skim fished it. There are the fish trying to move up right there. They may have been chased actually. Big swirl up in front of me. So yeah, there's plenty happening. You just got to get that bait and that hook in the right place. There we go. There we go. Right, now that's a better fish. That's a better fish, that one. That's a good fish. And I'd call that one. Feels like a big flathead. I'm going to take my time on this because I have messed up before. If you remember, yes, this is the one we want. This is the one we're after, and I've got to make this right. You remember last time, completely hashed this. And this time I will need the net, and the net is ready. This is a beast. And this is what we're looking for, an absolute beast. Don't want to lose this one. Come here, baby. Come here, beast. Come here, beast. A beast. This is what I'm here for. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, please. Please let me get you. Please let me get you. I'm just gonna grab this fish. Oh, I missed it. Come here. Oh, that was the beast of all beasts. Oh. That was the one we were looking for. That was a meter long flathead, and I just couldn't get it in the net. The net was not big enough for it. And that absolutely kills me because that's exactly what I was after, and that's the second one we've dropped. I didn't have a choice, but I tried to lip it and it pulled out of my hand. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get over that one. That was the one I wanted to show you all, and I hope I got enough on camera to see it. But that was the beast. Wow. Anyways, we know they do live up here now, don't we? And that was the one I needed. I just couldn't get it in to this net. It was too big. And it's so tough when you lose that opportunity. The only thing to do is to rig up and go again and just keep on working it. There's two big fish now we've dropped today. Let me get over that and we'll get straight back to it. Wow. Alright, we're straight back in on that same bank. But this is one of the males. That other one was the big female, and this is the male. And but anyways, we're at least recovering a little bit. This one I could probably lift. There we go. Here's another one. So I mean, there you go. You know, the other ones have just been too big to. There you go. See how that just came out. But the other ones have been way too big for me to get out of the water, and but we're still getting catches, and that's what it's all about. And I'm going to keep on trying to see if we can recover our losses today. There it is, and another nice little guy, but yeah, it's not the beast, and that's okay because next week I've got the perfect challenge, and that was a meter plus flathead, that last one. I know the bank it's on, I know it's still here, that's a good thing, although if I had released it, it would have been here too. So but yeah, that definitely is starting to turn our day into a good day. Getting a lot of action now with these. I'm going to continue with it, see if we can get one to retrieve us from my 2 bloopers that I've had on those other 2 fish. So yeah, anyways, there it is, and let's get that back in the water. Place is full of flathead, let me tell you. Awesome, cool, off you go. Awesome day, awesome day. Let's keep on at it. All right, I'm going to redeem myself here. This is another big fish, another absolute monster, but this time we got to work it out. It is an absolute beast, and came up the bank. I'm going to try and tire it out a little bit this time, and I really want to get this fish in this time. This is it. This is the one that's going to redeem me. Definitely. Same net. It's a big toad. This time, ladies and gentlemen, I managed to succeed. And let me tell you what, that is fishing for you. You know, you win some. Look at that, how that just broke out its mouth. You win some, you lose some, but you don't give up. And that is the master story behind this whole catch. Let me just clean that lens. Let me get that fish for you. I'm just trying to get the shakes out now because that was just insane. It's not as big as the one before, but it's big. And it just shows you, you know, persistence pays when you're fishing. Don't just give up because you have a couple of bloopers, and that's exactly what I had. Let me grab that fish for you. I'll be right back. So ladies and gentlemen, that is a beast, and that is what I've been fishing for, to show you guys what's possible, most certainly up here. And I was devastated on those last 2 that we missed, but I've redeemed myself, and we finally got the fish that we've come here for. Absolute beautiful, beautiful size flathead. And if you have a look down at that fish there, look at that. That is an absolute monster. Very happy about that. I was feeling like a bit of a second-rate fisherman for a while, but I just stayed on it, same bait, got my head together, rehearsed what I was doing with the net, and this time what I did was I just like put that head in the net. Great fish anyways, and I'm very happy that came on board. It's a beautiful heavy one, and let me release that shortly. What a great fish. Right, let me just get that bait out of its mouth, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. What a fantastic fish. I'm just so happy. That's a good one. I know that there's bigger ones around too, which is fantastic. But let me put that back now. Thank you, baby. You were fantastic. You're a beautiful fish, and you belong back in the water. Catch and release on my shows. Here we go. Thank you, baby. That was fantastic, and I feel so redeemed. Yes. So everybody, that's a wrap for today, and just shows you, man, that is a very interesting day, and it's a very interesting creek. One thing's for sure, it has definitely got some giant flathead in it, and I mean, we came up here, the catch ratio was pretty good, and really had a great day out, and I hope you have all enjoyed this episode, because it was most certainly interesting for me. Now, what it does tell us in a nutshell is that if you lose your big fish during the day, don't give up, stay with it, and you can, if you work and you persist, retrieve and get some big fish again. So guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and most certainly leave a comment, and I will get back to you on those comments, and looking forward to seeing some of those. We'll see you next time on the water, and like always, thank you for watching. Great times. See you soon. Cheers.